Hello, greetings. How are we? Oh, let me just sit up. Yeah, pardon me. There we go. That's better. Oh, good crack. How we doing? Evening. There we go. Hello. Evening. How are we doing? It is the streaming time. How do we do on this fine day? Oh yes. So today we'll be streaming some Euro Truck Sim. Just as a bit of a difference, I did a vote in Discord yesterday. It was between this and Euro Truck Sim, and Euro Truck Sim won. So yes. So I will be streaming some trucks. We'll be driving up and down, doing hither and thither. There we go. And Val Mod will be joining us. You'll be able to hear her, but she'll be driving around. She'll be present in the game world. She'll be another truck. Or if you want to be accurate, lorry. So, yes. So I'm just getting everything organised and sorted. There we go. Go. Right. So, Val, I'm just going to get it started and going, and then you can just join, which I think you should be able to just join. So, just bear with beef while we organize. Right. There we go. There we go. Nice. There we go. We're in. Hello there. Yeah, I remembered to turn off my in-game radio. So unfortunately, I won't be able to. Yeah, unfortunately, I won't be able to. There we go. We're off. Yeah, unfortunately, I won't be able to have my usual music playing. But yeah, such is life. Now, for the life of me, I can't remember what exactly I was doing last time. I think I'm actually in the middle of a delivery, as it happens. Let me know how audio is, by the way, if the game's too loud versus how I am. London, Southampton, Cardiff. Hold on. Bear with the beef for a second. I have an idea. What does the old navigation world map? Let's have a look. Right. So where the fuck are we going again? Sheffield, Edinburgh. Oh, we're going up to Aberdeen. Oh, okay. Yeah, we are going to Aberdeen. Okay, fair enough. We're delivering honey from Luxembourg to Aberdeen. There we go, we're off. Yes, again, do let me know if the in-game volume is a bit potent compared to my own, and I will turn it down. There we go. No, I think if we stay in this lane, we should be very quiet to BH. What, the game or me? Like, is the game too quiet or am I too quiet? Like, I require more than that, I'm afraid. Game. Ah. Hold on then, 1 second. Ooh. Let's slow this down. I will turn up the game in a moment. Unless I'd be bold and daring and quickly just shift tab. And then there we go. Right. Let me know how the game is now. Like, let me know if it's too quiet or anything like that. But yeah, how are we all doing? How are we all feeling? I have been in a Monster Hunter coma for the past few days. So I have been playing. I got my hands on Monster Hunter Wilds, as mentioned in previous streams. I've finally been able to sit down and really play it and commit to it. And I'm through the first 20 hours of slop. I'm through the first 20 hours of slog, of going through the railroad and plot that that Capcom seems to have been very proud of. In fact, maybe it's because it sounds good. It isn't really necessary to do anything. Okay, hold on then. 1 second. There we go. There we go. I've turned it down a smidge, so let me know how that is. But yeah, so as I was saying, like, I do recall I even saw a thing about Capcom where they said, like, they attributed the game's story mode to Monster Hunter Wilds' success, and that is just not the case at all. Like I hate to break Capcom's heart on this one, but the game did well because it's a Monster Hunter game with good gameplay. Like, the story mode was a bit of a roadblock. 1 second. I mean, hold on. I'm just gonna make a turn here. It should be. The server should be open, Val. Hold on. Yeah, it should already be open. Hold on. Convoys, active convoy. Here we go. It should be able. You should be able to join, unless it's because I've got the game set to. Unless I've got my Steam set to invisible. I don't know. Do I need to invite you? Do I need to just directly invite you? Hold on. Friends. Go. Try that. Oh yes, I was having a brew just so my just to warm my voice up for the stream. So in fact as well, hold on, let me see if there you go, chicken mug. Different breeds of poultry on there. So there you go. Yeah. Love this mug. Got it from a farm shop, if you can imagine. And it appears Val is present and amongst us now. Yoo-hoo. So Val will be appearing in the real world, so to speak. Oh no, in the game world. Sorry, like just randomly. I'm just gonna check my messages while I drive. I do apologize. I had debated drinking and driving whilst I played this, but I'm not. Oh boy. But I'm not much of a drinker these days, really. So. But I will be. Once we do this job, I'll be sure to give you all a tour of the truck, or lorry, I should say. But for the duration of this stream, y'all are sat back there. That's where y'all are. Oh god. It's fine. This is fine. Yeah, so y'all are back there. So you got snacks. You got a little comfy bed. This is fine. It's nothing but a flesh wound, you know. Don't worry about it. We are a-okay. We're just at 50% damage now, but it's fine. Don't worry about it. Oh boy. Where you heading, Beef? I'm going to Aberdeen. That's where the current trajectory is. Going from Luxembourg to Aberdeen, and we're in the UK. So yeah. Yeah, so I had debated drinking. Yeah, like I said, I had debated drinking and driving for the stream, but I'm not much of a drinker these days, so I'm sure I can substitute that with checking my messages or whatever. Yoo-hoo. Yeah, that's it. We're going over the speed limit now. Let's go. That's what I like to see. Yeah, whilst I'm driving, like bestie, do me a favor and let me know what you think of my actual driving skills as the stream goes on. Oh, there we go. Slow it down. Speed cameras are here somewhere. Can't be having that. Services again. Very nice. How are we doing? Well, we're still good for fuel, and we don't really need to sleep yet, so we can kind of keep cracking on. It's starting to get dark, though. So, good thing we got the lights on. Oh, we can go back up to 60 now. Let's fucking go. Yoo-hoo. What do the signs say? Cambridge, Birmingham, Sheffield. Fucking Sheffield. Okay, I can't make that show. Ooh. Get the fuck out of the way, Laurie. The M1, yeah. Thank you. Good heavens. floor it, floor it. Meow. That was a smooth night. That was a nice and smooth turn if ever there was one. There we go. Ah, dear. Ah. Go. Yeah. Strap yourselves down and get comfortable. Enjoy some snacks while you're back there, chat. Huh? Honestly, I do like this. I do like kind of like the look of that bed. It does look kind of comfy. Yoo-hoo! Let's fucking go. There we go. Wait, we've hit 70. Let's fucking get it. That was close. That was fucking close. I must say, I'm really glad I turned off the speed limit on this thing. Like, you can just, like... Now the game doesn't automatically hold your speed back, you can just kind of keep cracking on. Which I am very, very happy about. Ooh. Absolutely barreling down the motorway. Going in for sleep. I say we can keep going. Vehicle malfunction? Oh boy, that ain't good. It's fine, we'll be okay. Oh, pardon me, good grief. This night driving must be getting to me. Hey, Manchester. No, it's not where we're going, but, you know. J's for high beams, by the way. I know. I got him on. Yeah, Manchester, yeah. Really? Don't I? Oh, hold on. Yeah, them's behind beams. Look, off, on. Press K. Now I've got them on. Don't be out here like trying to shenanigan my brain, Val. Come on down. Oh boy, vehicle malfunction again. That ain't good. Yeah, gamer. Oh, wrong button. I think my keybinds for stream and the keybinds for the game are gonna fucking yeah. Press K and it like keeps it on permanently. Yeah, I think my hold on. Forgive me for this. We're gonna have a quick. You're gonna see streams starting soon in a moment. Just ignore it. Hold on 1 second. That. Okay, and there we go. Oh god, wrong button. There we go. Yeah, I think some of my F2s and some of my some of the buttons I've got keybound for stream are going to be interfering with some of the ones for Euro Truck. So I will, by and large, try not to touch anything in regards to Euro Truck. I'll try and just kind of crack on with it. Oh boy. Y'all didn't see that. Y'all didn't see that at all, alright? I totally wasn't checking my phone when that happened. That was a complete, like, act of God. Sheffield, Grimsby, Cambridge. Yeah. Yeah. Oh boy. I think I'm gonna have to get my my vehicle looked at some point. It's having some issues. I'll have to find somewhere to repair it at some point, I think. That's not good. That is not good. Methinks, yeah, methinks whoopsie daisies on my lorry. Also, I see those eyes, Pat. I see those fucking eyes. Are you trying to, are you trying to suggest something? That perhaps it was my driving, or my lack of attention, that caused the accident? I don't think so. Way the north. There you go. Beautiful. Sure. Listen, I was being a responsible driver and also a responsible person by taking a moment to check my messages to make sure I wasn't missing anything. Thank you very much. I was trying not to be irresponsible, both as a driver and as a person with contacts and shit. Go. Could be. Good heavens. Yoo-hoo. Yeah. Need to be careful to stop driving on those. Yeah. Do you believe I need to pull in this way? There we go. Hey, M62. I remember. I'm familiar with the M62. Let's have a look. Pardon me. Whee! Service state. I think our guy's getting a bit sleepy, so probably of wisdom. There we go. Probably wisdom. He's a bad driver for real. How dare you? I'm an okay driver, okay? I'm not gonna say I'm massively skilled, but I am, I'm capable, thank you very much. Now let's find a spot to go EPs. This looks good. I think this is yeah, this is definitely a spot to park up. Go. There we go. Grabbed ourselves a coffee. We've had ourselves a rest. There we go. We're back up and running. Sweet. We're fine. Off we go. Just needed a bit of attention. It's all. We're good. We're good. And I'm sure your dad's car is very functional as well. There we go. We're up to 60 now. Let's go. Not the one that we hit to get working. Absolutely. Oh boy. There we go. There we go. Oh boy. Come on. Come on. Let's we can keep going, all right? We are fine. We are okay. The lorry is totally okay. It just needs a bit of oomph, you know? Just needs a bit of oomph to get going, you know? It's fine. It's totally fine. Yoo-hoo! Yeah, there we go. See, we're picking back up to 60. Services again. We don't need those. Those are the feds. Let's just slow down. Hello, ossifers. We're very calmly and very securely driving at the legal speed. We are totally not going over 60. You know, we are totally okay. There we go. Right. I think we can keep going now. Me. Newcastle, Edinburgh, Carlisle. Hey, I've been up near Carlisle. Let's fucking go. What if I just... There we go. Pardon me, fellas. Just need to get going. Me. Trailer damage? What trailer damage? I didn't hit a fucking thing, thank you very much. Oh boy. Nope, we're good again. Really nice, we're off. I didn't crash into anybody, game. I don't know what you're on about. What a load of cobblers. What a bunch of nonsense. I didn't crash into anybody. I am perfectly good and capable of my driving. Speed cameras. As long as they're under 60, we're good. Greetings, people. How are you? See, we're totally fine. They crashed into me. Exactly. Exactly. They crashed into me, if anything, you know? If a crash happened at all, which it didn't. Pardon me. What is this bullshit? Come on, motherfuckers. We can be going to 60 here. Come on. Pick up fucking pace. Oh boy. Slight whoopsie daisy there. Come on, let's go. Newcastle, Edinburgh, Glasgow. So we're not shouldn't be too far short of what do you call it? So if we just quick check out map. Second navigation, world map. Let's have a look where we are. So we're here. We've got to get past Newcastle upon Tyne. Oh shit! There's Val. Val's on fucking map. There's Edinburgh going past that. And then there's Aberdeen. There we go. There we go. Still got some messages. Newcastle upon Tyne, past Edinburgh. Come on, pick up pace. We should be coming up onto Val now. Everybody, we're passing by it. We're passing by Val. It's Val. There she is. Oh, vehicle malfunction. That's not good. Everybody, wave hi to Val. There she is. It is the Val, friend Val. Everybody wave. Everybody wave. Hello Val, hello. Mod Val, ladies and gentlemen, and is on the road with us. This is going to be interesting. Newcastle, Edinburgh, Glasgow. Oh, vehicle malfunction. Oh, that's another vehicle malfunction. Oh, that's another one. That was like I had 3 strokes back to back. Oh, Jesus Christ, Val. Fucking hell. That was fucking rude, wasn't it? Oh my god. She's proper taken off, isn't she? Yoo-hoo! Overtaken her, let's go. Mr. Sandman, man me a sand, make them the sandest that sandest and sand, and sanding of the sand, sanding sand. Okay, I think we're good for sleep, and I really think we don't need to refuel for now, so fucking hell, there she goes again. That was, she definitely almost crashed. Definitely almost crashed then. That could have been bad. Christ, proper overtaking people, isn't she? Oh, that could have been a crash. Yoo-hoo! Oh, Jesus. There we go. You can see her back there. She's fucking miffed that she can't get ahead of people. Oh, big stretch. There we go. Get that out of the way. There she comes. Oh my god, Jesus Christ, woman. She's gonna cause an accident. She goes. She's a fucking fiend on the road, honestly. Absolute no responsibilities or respect whatsoever. Fucking Nemesis Prime. Dangerous, honestly. Dangerous. Fucking Jesus. I'm scared, B, honestly. I'm scared to fucking drive with her on the road. That's fucking my moderator, that is. That's my moderator, absolutely fucking making hell on the road. Yep, someone's been pulled over. They're in the shit. They're fucked. Yeah, baby. That took that turn a bit bad, but we didn't do any further damage to the car. That's all that matters. There we go. Ooh. The vehicle malfunction. Ah, just needs a bit of a boot. We're fine. We're fine. Raining. Shit. What button is for oh dear. What button is for the windscreen wipers? P? Oh yes, got it remembered. There we go. That'll do. Got the windscreen wipers remembered. That's important. She's behind us again, Jesus. There she goes. Absolute mental. Oh, I just need to sit up. There we go. Headlight usage offense? For what? Right, there we go. Fine. Headlights aren't on. Happy? Fuck's sake. Right, me lights are on then. There, lights are on. Fucking getting fined for that ridiculous. Right, I think it's more or less stopped raining now, question mark? Yeah, we're good now. Fucking fighting me for me lights, ridiculous. Bum 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 bum. Bum 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 bum. Edinburgh, Glasgow. Oh, vehicle malfunction. Oh, Nelly. Yeah, we're good, we're good, we're good. See, we're fine. Pardon me? Good grief. Headlight usage again? Fine, fine, light. Hold on. There, my lights are on. There. I don't know why I need my fucking lights on right now. Fucking ridiculous. Oh. A second. Oh, yeah. Oh. Good heavens. Good gracious me. Dear, dear, dear. There we go. Aberdeen. Yeah, we're on the way now. Shouldn't be too far off now. Come on, slow down. There we go. There we go. Back up to 60 now. Let's get going. Oh, nice. There we go. There we go. Oh god, pardon me, I do apologise. Oh. Here we go, properly need to slow down. See, we got this. Go. Edinburgh. Oh boy. We are fine. We are A-okay. Ah, this is nice, eh? Oh, God. Oh, Jesus Christ, I do. Oh. Very nice, fucking making me yawn. Jesus. Ew. Right. Now in a 50. Go, we're hitting 60 again. Let's fucking get it, baby. Yeah. You are mine, huh? Should I be concerned? Is fucking Nemesis Prime gonna suddenly appear on the road again? Go. Yeah, there we go. Nailed it. Hmm. You'll see. Oh, Jesus Christ. That's horrifying. You'll see, she says. No, 1 second. I'm just going to just do some one-handed driving for a second while I just get my water. There we go. Now, yeah, it's better. We're back. We're back at it. We're back on it. We're going, gamers. We're going. Ooh, on the wrong side of the road, though. That could have been bad. Oh god, this is fucking relaxing. This, if a bit hectic sometimes, depending on your driving. La-da-dee, la-da-doo, la-da-doo. More services. Why is this a 50? Huh? Why is this a 50? It doesn't make sense to me. This shouldn't be a 50. Like, you know, this should not be a 50. This should just be a fucking, like, this should be a 60 where you can just kind of fucking go, you know? Yeah, baby. Vehicle malfunction again. That's no good. Yoo-hoo! There we go. Oish. Oosh. Euro goodies. Lord, if you love, you flip that motherfucker right now. You hear me? Lord, you flip that motherfucker right now. Fucking get going, bastard. Ooh, boy. Ooh, boy. Bum 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 bada bum bum bum. Fuck it. Fuck it. We're gonna risk it for a biscuit. We are gonna risk it for a biscuit, folks. Come on. Yeah, overtook him. Nice. Mwah. Tell you what, it's not an half bad view, is it? It's not a bad view at all. Yeah, baby. Go. Oh my god, having to go at 50 again, ugh. Boring bastards. Honestly, like, come on, 60 should be the speed of this. There should be no reason for it to be a 50. 50 miles an hour on this, are you joking? Shameful. Hey, nailed it, see? Right, we should be almost at our destination. We're tired, we're almost out of fuel, the lorry's fucking banged up, but we should almost be there. Climb, Matilda, climb! Go. Yoo-hoo. Yeah, knew it, we're there. See? Eee, fucking bastard. Go. We're good. Ooh, boy. Whoops, riding on the side a little bit there. We have reached Aberdeen. Very nice. Ah, hell, I see Val on the map behind us. That's horrifying. Go. Jesus Christ. Horrifying. Ooh. Go, motherfucker! There we go! We are okay. Jesus Christ. He's fucking scary. I keep looking in my rearview mirrors just to fucking shit behind me. Look, Jesus, look at her go. It's terrifying. Absolutely scary. Ooh, here we go. Right. Where are we dropping this off? Let's have a look. Where are we dropping this off? Oish, not back there. Right, hold on. Nice, right. Yeah, the shark emoji is quite apropos, I think, bestie. Right. Ooh. It's fine, it's fine, it's fine. Yeah, no, the shark emoji is quite apropos of for Val. For her appearance there, that was quite scary. Right, here we go. There we go. Val! For the love of God! Right. Fucking scared the shit out of me then with her popping up then. Right, here we go, here we go. We're lining up, we're lining up, we're lining up. You hear the Jaws music, yeah. Way satisfactory, let's go. Very nice. Oh. Have a look. Honestly, long distance, high value cargo, explosives, gases. I'll commit to high value cargo just because money. Hey, new upgrades and everything. Sweet. Let's have a look. Okay. Interesting. Very nice. Very nice. What type of truck do I have again? A lorry? Is that a... What make is that? Hold on. Truck manager. Renault. Ah, it's a Renault T. Oh yeah, I'll be able to give you the the internal tour of the old bus. So here you go. So there's my steering wheel and everything with my little knobs. 500,000 job to Austria. Jesus. Yeah. So we got some knobs here to help me steering. Got my little fan up there, keep me alive. My little Boba Fett and Tasmanian Devil. My mug. Love that mug. Me 8080 cooler box down there for the bevs and whatnot. So if you get peckish while you're sitting in the back there, feel free to grab yourself a little something. Snacks. And yeah, keep common truck on. Yeah, I honestly, I can't lie. I do kind of dig kind of the coziness back here, you know? Something about it. Like, obviously, it needs a few fucking pillows and a duvet. But, you know, it's nice. I like it. I really like it, and it's nice. Right, so I think what I'm going to do is, first and foremost, I need to get to the fucking services. I need to quickly head to the services and just repair the old bus, and then I will get it fixed up and sorted. There we go. Because this thing's in need of repairs. Ooh, Christ. There we go, that's where we get our repairs done. There we go. So let's get fix it up, shall we? Service. Total restoration. Pristine condition. Hold on. There we go. Fix it. Right. Truck configuration. Let's have a look what we can do to get bits and bobs. Okay. Okay. So not much noticeable difference. Bone buzzed. Engine. What do we do for engine? Oh yes, gotta get a new engine in. Yeah. New engine. Uh, transmission's good. What do we currently have? We currently have standard UK Evolution. Evolution 2. Oh, that's the exclusive Evolution 2. Okay. Yeah, go on then. Confirm that. May as well get some bits and bobs tinkered with. Oh, paint jobs. Ooh. Is there anything I want to go paint jobs wise, or is everything okay? It should be okay. Nah, I don't want all that. That's fine. That's fine. One of your uncles drives lorries. Yo, that's cool. Painted, stock. The custom things. They can definitely stay. No, I didn't know that. I didn't know that about you, Bestie. I didn't know that you had kin that drove lorries. Did not know that. That's very interesting. And that may as well. LED lights. That's fine. Oh, yes, more lights. Very nice. Front grill. Oh, dear. Cool. Confirm order. I didn't know that you had. I didn't know that you had uncles that drove lorries. Ba-da-da-da. That's that. That's fine. That's fine. Let's get that. Ooh. Mind if I diddly do? I think we're going to do some customizing for now, and then we'll get back on the road. Confirm order. There we go. I don't really feel a need to kind of swap any of these out if I'm entirely honest. I think I'm kind of okay. Oh, there we go then, may as well. Sod it. May as well make sure the tyres match. Painted, that's fine, that's fine. Yep, gotta get those on. Hark, I think I hear the sound of a cat at the door. Bear with. Oh! Second. Hello. Are you coming in? 1 second. Hello. We are once again joined by the sushi man. Where's he? Oh, he's behind me. Ah! Hey, how are you? We are joined by the cat. Good boy. Boba Fett, Gollum, Tusken Raider, Notepad, Eiffel Tower. I don't really think I really want to redo the interior. I think that's fine. Yeah. Oh look, there's Val. Jesus Christ. Right, so then let's have a quick look. Gigi! Yes, Gigi. He's currently sat on the floor. Right, jobs. Freight market. You say there was one going to Austria, Val? Because I don't have that. Oh, wait, I'm an idiot. Yeah, going to Austria. I typed in Austria itself. Manchester to Austria. What are we delivering? Oh, come here. Hold on. Time again. Hello. Oh, come here. Oh, yeah. Bloody hell. Hold on. We are being joined by what? By who's his name again? Hello. You see, you want attention, but you don't want to be held. Oh, come here. Bear with. There he is. My child. He wants attention, but he doesn't want cuddles. He just wants to sit on my desk and occupy himself whilst. Hmm? What are you doing? Hold on. Oh dear. Again, I do wish I had a wider. Next that one. I do wish I had a wider camera feel. Look at my son. Smart is not the word I'm looking for. Yes. Look at my son. Smart is not the word I'm looking for. Good boy. You here for attention? I do wish I do wish there was a better camera I could do to kind of so you can actually fucking see him when he's on screen. Oh. But sadly, it doesn't quite. The camera doesn't quite fit to allow you to see him. See, again, he wants. Here's the thing. Like, he wants attention, but he doesn't want to get held. He doesn't want to be cuddled. What he wants to do instead is literally just sit on the desk, literally right where my mouse is as well. So I can't really do anything like until he's sat on. Like, hello. Hi. Well, do you want to go in the window? Hmm? 1, 2, 3. Oh, is there no lens adjustment? There kind of is, I guess. But it would make it like very, very wide. Hold on. Is there anything you want to say to people? Anything you want to tell them? Hmm? Anything? The world's your oyster. Anything you want to tell people? He's a bugger. Right, hold on. Ready? Into the window. Go on. There you go. There you go. Good lad. There you go. Now you can look outside, okay? There you go, boy. Oh, I think I got hair. I think I got his hair up my nose now. Yeah. Hopefully he has his fun sitting at the window, and then I've got his hair in my mouth. Ugh. Yeah. Hopefully he has his fun sitting in the window looking outside, and then once he's had enough, he'll head out because otherwise he's going to want to sit on the desk again, and that will delay. That will put a pause on things for tonight's entertainment. Right. Yeah. Hold on. There we go. Aberdeen. So Aberdeen to Austria. Right. Oh shit, Euro goodies. Beans. Shall we do that one? Shall we deliver? Shall we deliver a shipment of beans all the way to Austria? What do we think, Val? What do you want to do? Do you want to deliver sawdust or do you want to deliver beans? Because if we make the one that's beans, we're damn near on the border of Slovenia. Versus delivering sawdust, which is just kind of within the border of Austria. Like, which one do you want to do? I'm gonna vote for the longer one for the sake of stream. So we'll go with beans. Yep, Bestie, I agree with Bestie. There we go. I think. Oh, jeez. Oh Christ, we're falling asleep at the wheel. Yeah, I definitely got his hair up my nose. Oh dear. Oh. Oh dear, I need to brush that cat more. Oh, good heavens. It's another one of his hairs up, not on my nose, in my mouth. There we go. Right, so we'll rest up. Bless you. Thank you. Yeah, so we will rest up. Garage is available. So there's a garage here. Or So that's where we'd be grabbing it from. Okay, so I'll tell you what then. We'll head down, we'll turn around, head down the motorway, head to these services, sleep, refuel, and then we'll go. Sounds good. It's fine, they didn't see that. If anybody asks, they were in the way. Right, off we go. Red light offense. Ah, doesn't matter. There we go. Right. Okay. So we'll drive. We'll head to the services. We'll sleep. We'll get some fuel. I can afford all these. It's fine. Yeah, we'll sleep. We'll get some fuel, and then we'll make our way to acquire the necessaries. But yeah, he's enjoying his view in the window, and you are all sat comfortably in the back as well. At least that's the headcanon I'm operating with. There we go. Yeah, so. Oh, Jesus, we're getting tired. It's fine, it's fine, we're good, we're good, we're good. Yeah, so, services, Big Eep, refuel, and then we're on the way. Slow it down, slow it down, slow it down. Hey, hello, Nat. Welcome to the stream. I like when Beeg said it's trucking time and trucked all over the simulator. Also, hello. Hello, Nat. There we go. Right, can I park here? I can park here, that's good. Right. Ooh, nice. Rest. Hello, Nat. Welcome to the stream. We are going to be driving from Glasgow to Austria, which, hold on, I will just show you real quick. Navigation, world map. Yep. So we started here in Aberdeen. How are you on this hopefully fine day? I'm vibing, I'm doing good. Yeah, so we're starting up here in Aberdeen. We'll be driving down to Glasgow. Then from Glasgow, we will be traveling down, presumably to Dover, to Calais in France. And we will then be driving all the way to, let's see, where was it now? Luxembourg, Strasbourg, Zurich, Stuttgart, Munich. I believe we'll be driving somewhere in this direction here. We're heading to Austria. So we're traveling from the UK to Austria. There we go. And also, in joining us in game is Val. Val is currently existing in the game space in her lorry. The sound of the cat. Eee, God in heaven. Fucking it almost collided with a police car. Then good grief. Where's my? Oh, he's under the desk. I was. Meh. Yeah, I wondered where I heard Sashi jump off then, and I was like, oh, where's he gone off to? He's under the desk now. He's between my feet. Oh Jesus! That message failed to send for the first time. What the fuck? How very dare! How dare you, Twitch? How dare you censor, dear Nat? Ooh, I probably should speed. There's a police car in front of us. go. Just casually overtaking a police car, it's fine. Don't worry about it, gamers. I still can't believe this is a fucking 50. Why are we only going at 50? Come on now. Fucking... We should be going way faster than this. You hit him, by the way. No, I didn't. Listen, I didn't get fined anything for a vehicle collision, so didn't hit him. You know, sorry to say this. Didn't hit him. You know. Didn't get fined for a collision. Police are just brutally unresponsive to protests in the city, run off the road. Jesus. Bit fucking much. Fucking move, Val, for the love of God. Yeah, that's a bit much for fucking responses and protesters, Jesus. Says the one at 45 miles per hour. Listen, fucking... I am doing my best to stay under the speed, stay under the speed limit, alright? I am a good, responsible driver, okay? Going downhill, though, so... Yeah, I'm a good, responsible driver, okay? I'm very good. I do my best to be the best. Cruise control, motherfucker. I'm not... No! I'm at 50. Good for you. You're also, like... Also, how are you doing cruise control? What button are you pressing? Like no one ever was. Thank you, Dad. Thank you. Ah, thank you, Val. Appreciated. Yeah. That make things easier? Ba-dum-bum-bum. See that, then let go of W. Ah. Well, that certainly assists with my wrist pains. Thank you. Services. So the new Defile looks like Iron Warriors are getting a bit of a spotlight lore-wise going off. Yeah. They during the New Year's preview event, they teased Iron Warriors. Oh God in heaven. We are okay. We are only. Oh, God damn it, not again. I wish... Ugh. God damn it. As I was saying before I was so rudely interrupted by the traffic. Yeah, no, so, during the New Year's event, they teased Iron Warriors getting some attention, and then in the years since, they've kind of shown off Iron Warriors getting some new stuff. So yeah, Defile is just part of it. I'm sure we're going to see more at some point. But they showed off a new character. They showed off obviously the Defiler. The new mutilators are part of that refresh as well. So yeah, yeah. I've seen for the new Defiler, they're getting outside of weapon options as well. They've got different heads catered to each of the Chaos Gods. So you've got a Cornate head for it, you've got Zinchian, you've got Nurgle, Slanesh. So yeah, there's options. Who's the new character? Some new kind of like Iron Warriors, Chaos Lord type deal. You know what? I'm assuming you can kind of expect the vibe. It's like a new, you know, he's got big dude power armor. He's got like a backpack with stuff on it. Like tendrils and like a couple of grabby bits, that kind of thing. So can't remember his name for the life of me right now. But yeah, like that was part of the reveal. So the Iron Warriors. The Iron Warriors reveals thus far has been Mutilators, the new Defiler, the new character, and like I think, and also like an Iron Warriors kind of like convert upgrade kit thing, with like shoulder pads and some different heads and that kind of thing. That's the vibe, really. The only Iron Warriors character is Honsu. Yeah, yeah. Surprisingly, he still does not have a model, which I would like to hope, as a part of all this kind of range refresh, that oh my god, oh Jesus Christ, vehicle malfunction. Then that wasn't good. Yeah, I'd like to hope as a part of kind of like this like spotlight Iron Warriors are getting, that Honsu gets a model, because I'm not an Iron Warriors fan. In lore, they're quite cool. I like their lore, but I'm not really much of a fan of them to play as them, kind of thing. But I will say that something that vexes me with a lot of kind of Games Workshopy stuff is when they have like established established characters in Warhammer, and for whatever reason they just don't have a model, as part of any faction. So Honsu's a great example because he has Black Library books and he's a very focused on character for the Iron Warriors. Does he have a model? No. Why? Like, if you're going to be putting out Black Library books where he's, seems to be a pretty central, focused character, for his faction, the Iron Warriors, you'd think he'd have a model by now. I've been thinking of making some Iron Warriors lately, but this makes me want to do it just to flex. Lol. I already have an Iron Warriors upgrade kit. It's called Old Elect. Yeah, crack on. That honestly, same with like a lot of your other kit bashes and stuff like that. It'll look banging. It'll look really good if you do that. You have the knack for doing really good kit bashes now. But yeah, so it's yeah. So Honsu's got Black Library books, like he's one of the only kind of focused characters, for the Iron Warriors. Does he have a model so that you can play as him on tabletop? No. You like it boggles the mind. It's similar to like what do you call it? God, Talos of the Night Lords. Like, the man has an entire trilogy dedicated to him. Like, he's a very clear established Night Lords character, and additionally as well, he's also clearly like they were clearly setting some shit up with him in those books with the Night Lords. Does he have a model yet? No. Just why? Like, it really bugs me, like, that, they'll have... Oh, that's the wrong button, Lamau. Yeah, it really bugs me when Games Workshop will do that, when they'll have these books dedicated to characters and they're doing all this stuff, but they don't have any models. Why? They have all these grand exploits and adventures, like show that on the tabletop. Give us a really banger model. You know, Honsu needs a model now, especially with the Iron Warriors refresh. Talos from the Night Lords trilogy clearly very needs a model now after after he had like a trilogy of books dedicated to him years ago. Caiaphas Cain. Caiaphas Cain has he's got so many books dedicated to him. Yet, you know, does he have a model for tabletop? Him and like him and Jurgen doing stuff together? No. Ooh, Jesus. Ooh, brace. We are okay. Fucking Val honking. Even though I've said Iron Warriors aren't my favourite lore-wise, they have an amazing aesthetic with them. I can hyper-focus on one of my favourite things to do models, which is just use masses of machinery. To cover up. Yeah, crack on. You're really good at that. He actually does have a model, as do many other Black Library characters, but they are very old metal models that are likely near. Yeah, I mean that. I feel like that makes it. I don't know. I feel like that makes it worse, I guess, depending on your perspective. Because it's like, okay, so you've given them models already. You've not given them any updates or any changes, and you can't really get those models anymore. So do a refresh. Like, give us something. You know, give them a new model. They need it clearly. If you've already given them a model before, and now you can't get that model anywhere, essentially, because it's old and knackered, and they obviously don't make it anymore. You know, give us a new one then. It's just. They did an update of Eisenhorn, who also had. Yeah, I remember that. Yeah, that was a good one. I feel like actually I don't know. Obviously, you know, we don't know the mysteries of how things work behind the scenes at Games Workshop, but you know, I feel like feels like if I was there, I'd basically have like a whiteboard up, and it's like, you know, characters who don't have models or characters who need a refresh, and I'd have that up there, and it would just be like, okay, who have we made a model for before that's like metal or resin that, you know, needs an update, that needs something in plastic, you know? And it's like, okay, well, for the next like round of work we're doing, we will be doing this character for the refresh, you know? And it's just like, you know, Caiaphas Cain is still getting books made. Honsu has he's like, again, and I think in Honsu's case, it's even worse because he is like one of the only solely focused on characters for the Iron Warriors. You know, like, you know, if it was that poor yellow Carl now, they're fine. I don't know what you're griping about. But no, it's just like, if it was like, like, obviously, let's go with the good old example of the Ultramarines. Like, Ultramarines have a bunch of characters, and they've got Kato Sicarius, they've got second. Is this repairs? Nope, this is not repairs. Repairs are further down the road, Lamau. Yeah, but it's like, they've got Kato Sicarius, they've got Marnius Calgar, they've got Titus now. They've got, like, I think they had like a random dude, I can't remember his name, Uriel Ventris, something like that. He's the basically like captain of the third company type thing. I can't remember. But yeah, like, the Ultramarines have just like a bunch of characters. So if they didn't get, like, if like one or two characters didn't get a refresh, that's still kind of fine, because they still have like a bunch of other characters to work with, essentially, There we go, repaired, fixed. But the Iron Warriors, they only have the only character who's really been focused on all this time is Honsu. Has his model been refreshed for the faction? No. Which I would like to, I'd like to hope that with this Iron Warriors refresh, that he gets a new model. He desperately needs it, I really... I really don't like when no, it's not fine. We need a new Titus model and Titus campaign and Calgar in mecha armor for the third time in an edition. Yeah, I mean, it was literally a fucking meme, wasn't it, Nat? Where when they announced that Calgar got a refresh, it's like, oh, like okay, the year of chaos, and we're getting another Ultramarines thing. Okay, oh boy, like it's and it's one of ooh, whoopsie daisy, should have turned a bit more shallower there. Yeah, and it's one of those things where it's like, yeah, the model looks nice. Like I like the Titus model. I like I like how the new Marnius Calgar model looks. Were they needed though? Mm, not really. It's nice, but you know, Games Workshop, we kind of need we need priorities here. You know, give characters from other factions their way. My opinion, it's more important to have the rules for characters so people can at least come. Yeah, hold on 1 second. Nice. Yeah, hold on. More important to have rules for characters so people can at least convert their own and use them on tabletop. I'm pretty sure they used to have rules for Black Library characters in White Dwarf from time to time. So I hope they end up with like a chapter approved book if they make one of those. Yeah, at the very least that would be nice. But I suppose the kind of the issue there is Games Workshop doesn't want you to. Games Workshop doesn't want you to kit bash. That's the impression I have. It's like they don't want you to kit bash. They want you to. They want you to make. They want you. They want you to either buy their own models or you don't get anything. You know. That's the impression I get. It's like you could they could like make some chapter approved rules for characters, um, you know, that don't have models but are beloved characters in Warhammer, so they could really do with at the very least rules. But Mod Games Workshop doesn't work like that. It's either you buy our models or get fucked, essentially. And the thing is as well, like as expected, I've seen plenty of oh nice. I've seen plenty of resin third party models for you know for characters like Kaifa's Kane and obviously for Honsu as well and all that kind of stuff. And it's just like you know, it's like I'm sorry, Games Workshop, if you're not gonna if you're gonna be making these books, um, if you're gonna be making these books, and you're gonna have these characters in them who are beloved, and they do all this stuff and are like in some instances the only focused on character in a faction. People are going to want models of those characters, and if you're not giving them to people, then guess what? People are going to spend their money elsewhere to get those characters. They're either going to kit bash convert, or they're going to, just buy third-party resin stuff. Tough shit, Get some long overdue characters represented on the tabletop. Again, like Talos, who's got an entire trilogy dedicated to him, or Honsu, or again, like Kaifa's Kane. Like, come on now, get a grip. You like these there are characters and shit who need representation in the game. Yeah, it's a competition, free market. Don't like that stuff. This is capital. Exactly, yeah. Like, yeah, play them at their own game. It's capitalism. It's the free market. If you're not gonna make, if there is a need for this, and you're not providing it, guess what? People will just go elsewhere. Tough shit. There we go. So it's like, oh, what's that? Like, people want a Kaifa's Kane model, you've not made one. Guess what? Insert name here of third party people who like print resin models. It's like, there you go. Tough shit. What's that? People want like a people want like a Sanguinius model or an Angron or Honsu or whoever, Which, I mean, obviously, I know like Horus Heresy has a Sanguinius and they have an Angron for both 40k and Horus Heresy. But you know what I mean. Like, there was once a time when those didn't exist. But yeah, it's just like, or Talos or whoever, you know. Like, if you're not gonna give models for those characters who are beloved, read about, and sometimes the only explored characters in a faction, people will go elsewhere and spend their money elsewhere. They can try and shut it down with copyright shit, but it might work for some independent sculptor. Can't copyright strike hobbyists making 40 gaming out of Yeah, I mean, additionally as well, it's also like, if you just make those different enough changes, you know, it's like he looks like Commissar Kivas Kane, but does he? It's just a dude with a cape and a hat, you know, and he comes with a little assistant wearing a Nushanka hat or whatever the fuck. It's like, it's just welcome to how the free market should operate. If there's a need for something and people want to buy it and you're not providing it, guess what? They'll go elsewhere. They'll still stick around maybe to buy some things from you, but you're gonna miss out on that bit of money from you not, selling the thing they want. It's just but no, I think it is taking the free market conversation aside. I think it is quite just shameful. Quite shameful that you can have characters who have books about them and who are, again, some of these only focused characters in a faction and don't have representation on tabletop. That's stupid. That's a missed opportunity right there. And again, I hope in the instance of the Iron Warriors, Honsu does get his model. It's fucking well overdue. I see that GW has been trying to put some wording in their IP policy to go against the whole legally distinct Space Warriors stuff. Still a lot of stuff from War Games exclusive, so I assume it's not working. Yeah, I did see recently with the game Void War, which is like FTL, but very much grimdark and Warhammer inspired. It got taken down from Steam because they got hit with a copyright strike or something. And at first they thought it was just somebody fucking around. They just thought it was like a nuisance copyright strike, but turned out to be somebody who is associated with Games Workshop. And the gist of it is basically they got hit with a copyright strike because on the cover of the game on the Steam page, Void War, it's basically a Chaos Marine, essentially pseudo Chaos Space Marine, and Games Workshop hit him with a copyright strike because they were like, you can't have that as your cover because he's got big shoulder pads that have metallic trim, and we have a copyright for that. I believe you'll have to look this up online. The game's called Void War. Look it up. I think IGN did an article about it recently. But so basically, they got hit with a copyright strike they thought was just a nuisance fake one, and then it turned out to be someone who's genuinely associated with Games Workshop. And the reason for the copyright strike is because on the cover there's somebody with big shoulder pads with a metallic trim, and Games Workshop own a copyright for that. So they are currently going through the necessary processes to change the cover. Which, fucking Jesus Christ. It's just, only downside to still like kit bashing and such strategies gets grouped under that banner of culturally and GW claims that as proof of its creativity. Still like kit bashing inspired GW is that it still gets grouped under that banner culturally, and GW claims that it has. Ah, okay, yeah. Yeah, getcha. Ain't no way. Yes, absolutely. Look it up. Go on Google. Look at Void War. They got hit with a copyright strike. They thought it was bogus. Ooh, nice. Yeah, they thought it was bogus. They thought it was just somebody fucking them around. And then, as it turned out, no, it genuinely was somebody associated with Games Workshop, who were like, hey, you can't have this character design on your cover because it's somebody with big shoulder pads with metallic trim. Give me a second. Hold on. Let me just. Bear with the beef 1 second. There we go. Oh, pardon me, itchy nose. Right. Bear with beef. There we go. Yeah. Indie dev claims that sudden takedown of its game was due to Warhammer Creator Games Workshop and a set of familiar looking shoulder pads. The shoulder pads in question, I believe, were these, by the way. I mean, that could be Chaos Marine, but it could also be a guy from fucking Dune or any dark 90s sci-fi. Any of the many things. Yeah. That's not even the same. Yeah, they're not. Yeah. Yep. Tundra Interactive, indie developer behind strategy game Void War, spoken out. Has not spoken about the reason why the game was temporarily removed from Steam earlier this year. The reason, well, according to Tundra, it has all to do with a particular set of bulky, familiar-looking shoulder pads. The original DMCA takedown was issued by one Mal Reynolds on behalf of Games Workshop. Tundra initially believed this to be a troll takedown, given Mal Reynolds. Oh yeah, hold on. You sure? Because they because it mentions. Hold on. Familiar looking shoulder pads. How to take down. But it turns out legitimate DM safe. That's the new one. No, this isn't the new one. I saw this is one from before. At least pretty. Hold on. Yeah, here's that block on his shoulders for reference. Yeah, this is the image, Val. This is it. Games Workshop convex shoulder pads with metallic rim. Looking at this character and his shoulder pads, there is a clear resemblance between the bloke and Warhammer Space Marine. Big spike attached. Yeah, no, this isn't the new one. I'm pretty sure this is. Pretty sure I saw this on the Steam page before. Hold on, just check the comments real quick. Um, yeah, no, this is what Search Void War's still up on Steam though. Let's have a look. Hold on. Yeah, they've zoomed in on the image. I think that's the only difference. Hold on. Yeah, in the what do you call it? Yeah, so yeah, no. It's us. Like this is the pretty sure this is the image. Ain't no way that's the fix. Yeah, like I'm like on the Steam page, his face is zoomed in more as before you could see the shoulders. I don't like but no, like that's the yeah. This is the image that got issued with the DMCA. Space Marine, big spike attached. One can mistake thinking of Chaos Astartes. 100 IGN disagreed with the opinion from Games Workshop. This looks more like a Chaos Marine than the one in the article. Yeah. This is the zoomed out version. Maybe it's outdated or something. I don't know. Don't know, but on Steam, zoomed in, and this is definitely the image they used. Like the article cites it as much, so I don't know. Maybe this one Games Workshop didn't notice. I can believe that. I can believe Games Workshop could see this, and you know, or Games Workshop could not see this. They'd miss this, but they'd see obviously what's on the cover and just go, "Oh, those shoulder pads look familiar." You know. Damage Idea and Tundra stated, all the artwork in the trailer is original work created by our artists. While we disagree with their assessment, the simplest way to get the game back up and avoid being bogged down in the DMCA process was to remove that trailer and move on. We may re-upload an updated version later after we find time to adjust that shot. But for now, our priority is shipping content and finishing multi-language font support so we can finally deliver proper translations. Regardless of this minor hurdle for Tundra and Void War, the game is back up on Steam, seemingly unhampered by the DMCA notice, with a new trailer presented to be safe. With a word of warning, perhaps Games Workshop is keeping an eye out for potential copyright infringement. Be careful when designing grimdark sci-fi accessories for your bulky soldiers. Yeah, so this is the one that caused the DMCA, and they've just adjusted the trailer for now. Someone made something that looked like what we own. We must fight this injustice and make our company look like no fun dickheads. This will ensure future success. Yeah, yeah. I mean, I've had Void War on my Steam wishlist for a while because I like the look of it, even though I'm not quite much of an FTL player. But yeah, nah. Like I'm gonna get this game at some point. How much is it? Hold on, because I've already spent a bit of money already, so I just want to. I'm assuming it's fairly cheap. 16 squid. Oh, there's a demo downloading that. Yeah, nah. I've had the game on my wish list for a while, but I will happily play it to support them because that's just ridiculous. That's just shenanigans. You know? There we go. Void War demo is done. Yeah, no, that's just fucking disgraceful. Honestly. So they took action against Void War, but somehow Ravaged Star still exists. Not familiar with that one. Not familiar with Ravaged Star. Literally driving people to support GW competitors more. Well done, copyright soldiers. Yeah, yeah. Literally two things, like in regards to my tabletopping, like have pushed me more and more away from Games Workshop. One is their IP bullshit. Like they are just ridiculous sometimes. They are genuinely just. I mean, prime example. You know, prime example. It's fucking Void War. Like, throw themselves in a tizzy over this, and it's like, dog. It is a game that costs 16 squid. The minis of Ravaged Star are expensive and hard to get, but they're high demand because they're artisanal Chaos Marines. Oh my god. Ooh. Hold on. Oh. Oh, I've seen these before. Yeah, these are great. Yeah, I really like these. Ravaged Star minis. Yeah, these are really good. I like these. I've seen these before. They're really fun. Yeah, I like these. These are good. Yeah, I've seen these before. I wasn't familiar with the name, but yeah, I like these. These are good. Yeah, but no, like Games Workshop, like their IP bullshit like this is just ridiculous, and that's one reason that pushes me away from Games Workshop before. And then the other one is like, what do you call it? Their it's two. I want to say it's three things, but I swear I'm probably gonna think of something else as well. So it's like their IP bullshit, like stuff like this, and also let's not forget when they had Warhammer Plus coming down the pipeline, and they changed their IP laws for stuff like animations, which I'm not sure how much money Warhammer Plus is making, but every time I've seen them be like, "Hey, here's something new on Warhammer Plus," it still doesn't look worth it to me. I think they'd have an easier time, just honest opinion. I think they'd have a better time if they just put their animations on like Amazon Prime or Netflix or something, or even just put them on YouTube as like I don't know. But having their own streaming service, it's just a waste of fucking time. It's a waste of time and effort. It's like it's gonna be years before Warhammer Plus is worth it. It's just not. It's just ugh. And the you know the minis you get for being a subscriber to. Oh shit! Yeah, the mission. Lamau. Sorry about that, Val. Yeah, no. Thank you for reminding me. Yeah, yeah. No, yeah, yeah. No, like so their IP bullshit when they were doing Warhammer Plus. That's something that's stuck by Craw. Them suing people and stuff for making miniatures that look close enough to theirs and are basically just good proxies. Um, their pricing bullshit is another reason why I'm turned away from Games Workshop a lot, because their prices for stuff are just absolutely stupid. They are just. I mean, come on. We've probably gone over this like in like VC, like in personal VC, um, but also in obviously like I think we might have covered it on stream before. I can't remember. Time is a blur. Um, but it's like here's 5 models for £32.50, and it's like, nah, I'm good, gamer. I won't say anything about Warhammer Plus because, well, you know why, keeping it chill. Yeah, yeah, yeah. No, I agree. Yeah, it's just, ugh. That's the only word I could really use. Just ugh. Suffice to say, that's when games like, yeah, absolutely, I agree. Yeah, you know, fucking I really want to. If I want to buy more models for stuff, I really want to buy them from other places. I wouldn't like especially for fantasy. For like the fantasy side of things, absolutely, I'd like to buy them from other places. The more I can buy from places that aren't Games Workshop, the happier I am. A vehicle crash. I never crashed into anyone. You're lying. So it's like, Jesus. What do you mean, Jesus? I didn't crash into anybody then. I'm fine. Like I'm glad my little box of Caradron Overlords I was able to get from eBay. You know. Or, it's like what I want to do next. I want to do my kit bashing for my firstborn style Templars. I really want to get the sprues from eBay or from somewhere that sells bits. I really want to get them from there. At best, no, sorry, at worst, sorry, I'd be buying from like one of the independent retailers I go to. Which I know they're buying from Games Workshop, but you know that's at worst. Again, that's at worst. At best, I'd like to just buy it from people who just kind of have stuff in their own stock. They have just sprues going or whatever. Yellow car. The yellow car that is now the combination of flesh and machine, says the wise. Listen, I don't know what you're talking about. I don't see any witnesses, okay? Like, I don't know what you're talking about, gamer. I didn't do nothing to nobody. I am a good driver who's just vibing his way along the road. Ooh, we're in a 50 now, Christ. Bum, 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 bum. I still feel like I've got cat hair in my nose. Hey, there we go. Back up to a 60. Let's go, gamer. There's a YouTube video that gets recommended to me that I assume it makes good points about the harm big tech and phones are doing, but the thumbnail just gets sucked into a phone with the text you're becoming. Yeah, that's not exactly like to serve people. That's not exactly going to be a turn down, you know. It's going to be. It's like, well, what's that? I'm becoming one with the machine. Hell yeah, let's fucking go, gamer. He said, "What? Sign me the fuck up." What's it from fucking Mechanicus? From the moment I saw my flesh, it disgusted me, kind of thing. Yeah. So I think what we're gonna do for the stream now is just have a nice leisurely drive to Austria as best we can. Yeah, baby. Nah, I reject the hatred of flesh and the hatred of the machine. Neither is weak, and the separation between them is like keeping lovers apart. Damn. Getting all poetic up in here, Nat. Hey. This motherfucker needs to speed up a little bit. Can't help it sometimes. Yeah, I get it, yeah. It's like, damn, Nat, you're flooding my room. Stop spitting facts. Jesus, Val. Fucking good grief. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. I don't know if I mentioned this before Nat, but yeah, that's where you all are. You're sat there. Like you are in the back of the lorry. You are on the bed, comfy. You've got you've got some crisps, some snacks. You know, you're good to go. I would like to think Girl Bestie is sat in the passenger seat. Oh dear. I'm honoured to munch. Yeah. You just be scrunching in the back. Oh shit, I didn't realise we were back in the 60. Oh, fucking go. Yeah, there you are. Yeah, Girl Bestie's in passenger seat. Which means Pat's got the cooler box with her, and like Nat's chucking the snacks forwards. Go. That was actually my idea for my 40k comic before what it is now, like a tech pre-sequel experiment. Very interesting concept. I do like that. Squeeze me, my friends. Thank you. I mean, I feel like you should still work on that in your own personal time now. You know, I feel like I feel like you should still crack on with that. Oh, good heavens. Yeah, don't let don't let motherfuckers keep you down. I think you should still crack on with that. Also, I can feel my cat's paw resting gently on my foot under the desk. He is definitely out cold. There we go. Ah, dear. Itchy nose again, on me. See, it's a shame. It's a shame about copyright because I would absolutely be playing music during all this, like, because Euro Truck has in-game radios that you can select from, like radio stations, and also your own MP3 uploads into like the game files. So, when I play this not on stream, I have like my own music that I listen to whilst I drive, and it's a shame I can't really do that during the stream. Yeah, copyright really does ruin almost everything it touches. I'd say we get realism, but real truckers can play cop. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, like I said, I've got my own playlist of shit that I listen to during when I play this. Yeah, when I play this not on stream, I've got like again there's in-game radio stations and shit as well. It's just like it's a bastard that we don't get to enjoy these things. There we go. There we go. Pardon me. I know when I got my what do you call it? I know when I loaded a couple of my VODs onto YouTube, like they got those VODs got like a copyright thing on them, and nothing bad happened, mind you. It was just like a I thought that was your cat for a moment. No, no. But yeah, I got like a couple of those videos got like a copyright strike on them, kind of thing, and then nothing bad happened. It was just a thing saying, "Hey, you've got copyrighted music in this thing. Nothing bad's gonna happen, like whatever." But I was just there like, huh, that's not right because the music I used was music from my intro. When stream's kind of warming up, and it's like that lo-fi music is specifically like copyright-free DMCA-free stuff because it's part of the soundboard I have. So it's music that is specifically for streaming. It's DMCA-free stuff, so you can basically use it and not worry. And they got hit with a couple of DMCA strikes, and I was like, huh, that's interesting. So I basically just like checked out the sources, and they seemed a bit sketchy, which go figure for YouTube's copyright system. Imagine. So yeah, so I basically just like got like got the link from the website I have for my soundboard, where it specifically and directly says like, yeah, this stuff is DMC. Fucking hell, mate! Do you want to indicate next time, you fucking prick? Fucking silly bastard. Yeah, and basically attach the link in my response and my reasoning for why I shouldn't get a copyright strike. Basically saying like, the music I use is from this soundboard. This soundboard is designed for streamers to be able to do stuff without copyright. This music is not copyrighted. So what the fuck are you doing? And yeah, so it's just it's ridiculous. Like, YouTube's copyright system is absolutely fucking nonsense. Like you know, like the fact it's automated as a start, like that's bullshit. And also the fact that when you want to argue out why your music shouldn't get copyrighted, instead of making the appeal to YouTube, you're instead appealing to the people who put the copyright on the thing in the first place. And it's like of course they're gonna say, oh yeah, you're it's like this, you know, of course they're gonna say, oh yeah, your copyright response isn't valid, because it's like, you know, if they copyright your video, they get a cut of it. They get you know, they get a cut. They get the monetization. Which obviously my videos on YouTube aren't getting monetized. They're nowhere near popular enough to do that. I'm literally just posting the VODs there. But you know, it's just like, ugh, Jesus, fucking absolutely stupid system. A friend of mine has had their own original songs copyright because some parts would do. Yeah, yeah. Like, yeah, that's something else as well. Like, it'll clock people's original songs and be like, oh, you've got some copyrighted material here, and it's like, it's an original song that somebody made up, you know? Like, what the fuck are you doing? You know, the real like kicker, the real example of how YouTube's copyright system is fucking shit, is the fact that, like, I've seen so many examples of them get hit with, you know, a DMCA or a copyright strike on a video, and it's a nonsense strike. You know, it's absolutely bullshit. It's not valid. But the only way that these people on YouTube can really kind of get YouTube's actual attention to get rid of the copyright strike is to basically just get all of their followers and all their fans on, like, Twitter or whatever, and basically directly at YouTube and be like, hey, like, guys, this is bullshit. Meanwhile, my Dawn of War 2 cutscenes never get copyrighted, even though they're made almost purely from existing copyrighted material. Yeah, I mean, here's the thing, like, if you're... It's... What do you call it? One of the, arguments, one of the reasons... Whoops. Yeah, one of the reasons why you can have, like, material that's from a film or whatever kind of thing, and use it in mods and that sort of stuff, is if it's transformative, which that's what your mods do, and a lot of other mods do. It's transformative. You're taking that material and modifying it a little bit, you know? And it's like, ugh, it's just annoying. It's just, I've seen over the years, as being, you know, being on YouTube and, like, well, being on YouTube is in, like, watching people on YouTube. I've not got a following there. But it's just like, you know, it's like, you see people do reviews or do, you know, like, famously Team 4 Star Abridged, and it's like, that's transformative. They're you know, they're not showing the whole fucking product. They're changing it. They're changing dialogue. They're putting music in. Yeah, though I'm more talking about the automated system. Yeah, I mean, I will say that is definitely another reason why having an automated review system for copyrighted material is stupid. Because, you know, it's automated, so it's going to miss some things and grab others. Like, it's just like, having an automated system is just bullshit. It's so lazy. It's just really lazy. And the fact that it's still, it's still automated, you know, when people complain and say, hey, this copyright strike's not valid, here's why. The fact that's still automated and goes to the people who put the strike on you in the first place, it's just ridiculous. That YouTube's system is just naff. It's just really naff. Like, what are we doing, people, you know? Stop having automated systems for copyright. Stop having automated systems for a lot of things. You know? It's not good unless it's something rudimentary and simple. Having an automated system is shit. At best, like, you need, like, if you're going to be automated, you know, hello, officer, I'm totally not going at 70 miles per hour at 60. But it's like, you know, it's like, at best, what you could do is have it automated so it flags something, and then if it needs check-in, have someone on deck. You know, if something gets flagged as copyright, either it's legit or it's not. In which case, if it's not, someone's gonna push back on the copyright strike, and then you get somebody who's real life and a human being to go, okay, well, let's have a look then, checks it, and goes, yeah, not valid, you're right. Like, whoopsie daisy, that's the automated system again. Like, just, oh, God, this is just, it's so asinine. It's like when I was getting my passport done, and I had to take a picture. And thankfully, these days, you don't have to go to like a passport picture taking booth thing. You can literally just take a picture on your phone, upload it to the system, and you can use that. Now, I did that 3 separate times, and all 3 times, its automated system was like, "Oh, your picture's blurry. Oh, the lighting's bad. We can't see your face fully. That kind of thing." And in all 3 of those pictures, and I remember putting this in the Discord, like, and all those 3 of those pictures, not only was the lighting fine, also it wasn't blurred at all. And that is a really, really peak example of how having an automated system for some things sucks dick. And the thing is as well, they clearly know it's not functional. Because A, you can give feedback, and the feedback I gave was, as I've just said there, it's like, hey, listen, I took pictures, it said it was blurry, it said it was this, clearly fucking wasn't. This is subpar fucking operation. But also, another reason why they clearly know that their automated system for kind of taking your own passport pictures is naff is because there was an option that just simply said, yeah, you can just do it anyway. Like, so even if their system says, oopsie daisy. So even if their own system says, hey, your passport's blurry, the picture doesn't look up to our standards, kind of thing, there's literally a button on the bottom that says use this picture anyway. Like, I'm sorry, I thought this was gov.uk I thought this was gov.uk, like, this is the government website. This is like taking a picture and shit for a government piece of ID. What the fuck do you mean that you are just letting me have the option to just upload it anyway, regardless of what your system says? That's fucking shocking. It should, the system should work well enough that it's either, hey, if the picture looks bad, then I can agree with that, or it doesn't look good enough, in which case I will agree to that as well. Clearly they know their system's shit because they have an option that says, yeah, just use it anyway. Like, that clearly shows that they know people's own judgments about how their picture's going to look is going to be better than their automated shit. Especially identity verification, my god, like, even when I was willing to do Discord's verification thing, it might actually clock me as the wrong age given how young people tell me I look. Yeah, I had the same thing. With beard and everything, I did the face verification thing for Discord, and it said I was a teenager. And then it had a little blip and was like, nope, you're fine. Like, what? This is the shit we're using to keep the kids safe, quote unquote? Even though anytime anybody argues, oh yeah, we're doing it for the kids, that's a bullshit excuse. Because it's like, hey, like, if you're against us doing it for the kids, as we've stated clearly, you're Mr. Naughty. Like, no. It's just, oh, God. It's just shit. I mean, Discord's already said, like, come March 2026 if you want full features. Like, they said, like, March 2026, if you want to use full features on Discord, you need to use, their face scanning stuff. Oh, yep, who's this? Stinfire20. Usually hang out on Discord when I'm on Twitch, makes it easy to pull up and spot streams. If you're cool with it, you can add me. Yeah, 1 second, gamers. 1 moment, if you please. Let's have a look at you. I can't create. Interesting. There we go. Account created 5 minutes ago, ladies and gentlemen. Account created 5 minutes ago. Like, ugh. Literally just ugh. Just oh my god. Account created. Oh my one. Yeah, exactly. Account created 5 minutes ago. Like, okay, gamer, sure. 1 second. There we go. I just realized my little corner was too big. Yeah, I can't. Yeah, fucking fuck off. Again, like I want to like again to like. That's probably real. Nah, I'd say good enough. Yeah, fucking just I wouldn't mind these people popping up into my fucking stream chat, but it's like, dog. I'm not even a Twitch affiliate. I've said this before, but I don't even have like. I'm not even Twitch affiliate. Why are you bothering me? I literally don't even have enough followers to even, get paid by Twitch, Like, why are you bothering me with this shit? Get fuck out me fucking shop. There we go. Just need a quick rest. My guy's getting tired. Like, fucking, ugh, God. Again, it'd be fine if I had enough backing and enough attention. Oh, why did I rest again? Fuck's sake. Wrong button. Yeah. You know? Like, if I was bigger, if I was a little bit bigger on Twitch, and I had, like, again, if I was at least Twitch affiliate. By the way, we are at, like, what, 19 out of 25 followers? This is literally the last category, the last criteria to hit before I can become Twitch affiliate. So if you know anybody, like friends or whatever, like, I literally just need just a few more to get to Twitch affiliate. We are on, like, 19 out of 25. Get me over the line, gamers. Like, but yeah, it's like if I was a bit bigger, if I had somewhat of a bigger audience, like I'd get motherfuckers popping in being like, hey, like, do you want a bit of do you want like, here's a scam kind of thing, like, can I sell you a bridge? And it's like no, fuck off. I'm literally not even a Twitch affiliate, so get the fuck out of my fucking face. It's just like, ugh. Oh, that was a good one. That was a good crack. That neck's been stiff. But yeah, again, like, if you have any friends on Discord or like to watch Twitch, like, let them know about me. Tell them you got a friend who's gotten into streaming. I'm on 19. I think it's like 18 or 19 out of 25. We are almost over the line for Twitch affiliates. We are so close, gamers. I am fucking gnashing at the bit to get over that fucking line. God, it fucking bugs me so much, genuinely. Fucking genuinely bugs me that I get those motherfuckers in chat. It's like, dog, I am nobody. Why are you here? Like, they didn't, like from previous ones we had in chat as well, like, they didn't even like, hey, I like your stream, here's a follow, and it's like, sick. They don't even hit us with that, like, they don't even want to hit us with the fucking, with the, like, hey, I've got something impressive to show you, I do commissions, like, ooh, they just literally just like, hey, yeah, I hang out on Discord, like, rather than stream. Like, they didn't even try, motherfucker. Ugh. Yeah, baby! I bet it's a bot someone has made to send that message, I doubt. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, you're probably right, Nat. It just bugs me, you know? Ah, dear. No, yeah, like, again, we are at about 18 or 19 out of 25. We are so close to getting to Twitch affiliate levels, gamer. Get me over the line. Again, put in a Discord during anybody who you think might like the vibes here, might like watching my shit. Let them know. Ask it, like, Trust. Lazy didn't even try to seduce you. Exactly, yeah, yeah. Yeah. Yeah, you got anybody on Discord, anybody who likes to watch Twitch, anybody who you think might like my vibes, anybody who knows me from Discord as well, you know? Let them know. Ask them to shoot me a follow, you know? We are almost there. We're like 6 or 7-ish, like, short of getting where I want to get. Because as y'all know, with my current unemployment and my current lack of being able to find a job, you know, making just a little bit of scratch from Twitch would be nice, you know, especially given the fact I don't have to worry about bills or buy food or anything like that. So yeah, if you know anybody who can help me get over the line and get to Twitch affiliate, send them my Twitch, get me a follow. Like, we are almost there. Yeah, like now, yeah, it's just like didn't even try to seduce me. Remember the conversation we had with that one motherfucker Pat, who was like, "Oh yeah, I'm from America." I was like, "Oh, where in America?" Hmm. Like, you remember that one? That motherfucker tried. They put some effort into that one. Yeah, boy. Oh, itchy nose, goddamn. I swear, like either I'm having a psychological issue or I genuinely still have some cat hair stuck up my nose. He was going to show you. Yeah, he was, yeah. Like, if it weren't for my prior experience as a mod for some of Spats' streams, I'd have fallen for that. Show me something impressive, absolutely. I'd be down for that. You know, I'm happy to see something impressive. But just immediately being like, hey, I hang out in Discord more than in Twitch, so, you know, ho ho. Like, no. I ain't buying what you're selling, gamer. Yeah. Ooh, oh, swerved him. See that shit? See that slick shit? Could have been a pilot, you know. Fucking, what's that quote from Metal Gear Rising Revengeance? Could have gone pro. Could have gone pro. Fucking that one. Mr. Sandman. Sandance the man. Why does that song always get stuck in my head when I stream? I don't know. Something about that song gets lodged in my noggin. Dum, 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 dum. Y'all having good? Y'all good back there? Waiting at the fine. Let's go. Cop was busy. Yeah, y'all good back there? The snack's good? You okay there, bestie? Oh yeah, you've got a plushie there, by the way, in the passenger seat as well. Can't reply to my own message. I said earlier, the only downside is still like kit bashing. I suppose don't do that culture claims. Yeah. I just want a feeling. GW does do this. GW does do this. I don't think it's a downside to practicing the hobby on your own terms, or I haven't seen people believe that GW is the same as the... Yeah. Yeah. Having models to paint and buying them directly from Games Workshop and that kind of thing is nice, but having the creativity and the capacity to do your own work. We're okay. Hey, just hopping off now. Okay, Val, you take care. Have a good one. Sleep well, rest well. Oh god, come on now. Oh Jesus. Yeah, you have a good one, Val. Rest, take care. Big EPs. What time is it? Okay. Yeah, not got long until the end of stream anyway, about 20 minutes. So we're probably not going to make it to Austria. It'll be good night, Nat. It's dark over here in the UK. Oh shoot! Hold on 1 second. Yeah, we're just a bit stuck. It's fine. Oy, there we go. Come on. Come on, old Bessie. Yeah, like having your own creativity and capacity to make your own shit out of bits and bobs and parts and whatever, like, is so much more fun and much more enticing for being in the hobby than kind of just buying models and painting them. Just a reminder as well, tomorrow I'll be streaming at 10 AM. I might stream for about 2 hours tomorrow, and then I'm gonna go hit the gym. It will never be the companies I think even the most logic. Yeah, I agree. Yeah, I think kind of the most a lot of model companies can do is I think the most model companies can really do is just kind of like sell you good models at a good price. That's the most they should really do, I think, in terms of the models themselves. Like, leave the rest in the hands of the people buying your models or playing your games, or even just painting and stuff, you know, with models. Like, leave the rest to us. Sell us models at a good price that's not too hemorrhaging to the wallet, you know, and encourage and let us do what we want with said models, you know. Like, it's sorry, I felt my cat move from my foot, and I can't tell if he's under the desk still or not. He might still be. Threw me through a loop there. But no, like, you can kind of really tell where Games Workshop stands in terms of people being able to do stuff with models by virtue of the fact that, you know, proxies and kind of a lot of kit bashes aren't really welcomed at official Warhammer tournaments. Like, if you're at a Warhammer tournament, you have to use their models, and I think as well, by and large, like, pretty unmodified, pretty unkit bashed. There are exceptions, obviously, but by and large, it's like, you're going to use these models as they are for our tournaments. And it's like, it's nice that for, you know, well, actually, no, it's not nice for unofficial stuff, because the unofficial tournaments are exactly that. They're unofficial. Games Workshop for their official tournaments, I think, should really feel confident and good enough to put their stamp of approval on being like, yeah, listen, bring whatever models you have, bring whatever kit bashes you have, bring whatever proxies you have. It doesn't matter, because at the end of the day, you're still taking part in an official Games Workshop tournament. Doesn't matter what you do with our models, or even if, you know, a portion of your army isn't made of our models, because you're still coming to us to do official tournaments, and that's the part that matters. I feel like Games Workshop Games Workshop should have the courage and the strength to be able to do that, and they don't. And it's like, why? Lorries. Are we allowed through here? Oh. Oops. Sorry, Ossifer. What's the message? G-Dub's afraid your official stuff. Yeah, honestly. It do feel like that, you know? Sorry to Games Workshop, but it's like, if you're, you know, if, you know, and listen, I get it's the brand, you know, it's like, it's a Games Workshop official tournament, so it should be Games Workshop official minis. But again, it's like, at the end of the day, it's their tournament, it's their game that you're partaking in. So they should have the courage and strength of spine to basically be like, yeah, it doesn't matter what minis you bring, how kitbash they are, all that kind of bullshit. At the end of the day, you're still playing our game. It's still our game, it's still our rules. You know, it doesn't matter what plastic or resin or metal you're bringing to the tabletop, it's still our shit that you're playing. But they don't, you know? It's just, and think about as well, like Legends rules, you know? You know, what if somebody's got, which I don't know if Legends rules are applicable at official tournaments. I'm not sure if they are or not. Somebody will have to check that. I don't think they are, but you know, it's like, but that is still a part of the game. Legends rules, where it's like, yeah, this model or this this character or whatever that doesn't have an official model anymore, because in a lot of cases it's a model they don't make anymore. It's like, what if somebody wants to play that? They can't. You know, not unless they can kit bash something or make it themselves. It's just like, you know, ugh. It's just ridiculous. It's kind of the worst part, like, no matter how much we kit bash and buy unofficial, GW still owns the game, whether or not you believe. Yeah, again, it's just like, they should really have the strength of heart and the, you know, the openness to be like, yeah, listen, you bring whatever minis you want, but it's our rules and it's our tournament. You know, it's still us. At the end of the day, you're still coming to us to take part in our game. You know, so it's just like, it's a bugger. That's why, like, you know, pretty much by and large, like, I wouldn't be able to partake in any official tournament because a lot of my minis. Oh Christ, we're in Europe now, so I have to be on the right side of the road. Yeah, like a lot of my armies for especially 40k. That was close. Well, wasn't so bad. Like, they have like bits and parts or even whole models that aren't Games Workshop. My Templars, ooh, nice. Yeah, my Black Templars, their Dreadnought isn't a Redemptor Dreadnought model. It's from Cromlech. You know, like, and it's a really good model, and I'm really pleased with how I was able to do it up and paint it and do all that kind of bullshit. But can I ever use it in an official tournament? No, because it's not a Redemptor, not a Games Workshop model, so I can't. Or my Imperial Guard army, you know, pretty much the entirety of my infantry for my Imperial Guard army, not Games Workshop, Cadians or Decock. They're all War Games Atlantic. So I can't use them in an official tournament. You know, and also, like, you know, let's say I want to play Horus Heresy. I've got a bunch of models that are Games Workshop official, but they've got bits and parts, helmets, axes, pistols, that aren't Games Workshop. They're a Cromlech or from Etsy or whatever. So if I went to take part in an official Horus Heresy tournament, would they say no because these models don't have the right heads or they don't have the correct weapons? What's the rule there? I know stuff that's out and out. That's that's an entire model. That's not Games Workshop. Obviously, that's not going to be tournament friendly in an official gig. But again, stuff that's bits and parts. Oh, this arm isn't Games Workshop, so can you use that? I don't know the rules. really, but I just know that if it's not official, they really don't fuck with it. My kill team wouldn't even be allowed in an official store because the commanders use D&D mini parts. Yeah, yeah. That's like one of the few um that's like one of the very few aspects of my Warhammer that is like that probably would be allowed is my kill teams. My kill teams, because they're only small squads. I like, those are pretty much all Games Workshop compliant, if you will. Um, but yeah, no, it's just like it's a vex. It's an annoyance. Bugs me. But in the store, I played, no one cared, and they love my models. Yeah, that's the difference. There's a difference between the rules that Games Workshop hands down, saying you can't use these models because they're not us, versus versus what the homies at like your local model shop would say if they showed you, when you showed them your kit bash, and be like, yeah, this is the model I made. It's sick, isn't it? And they're like, yeah, hell yeah, it is. Oops. Made a slight wrong. I've not turned when I really should have. 1 second. It is absolutely pissing down, by the way, Jesus Christ. There we go. Get a top up. And my own top up. Nice. Right. Second navigation map. So where are we? Stop up here. Lille? Something like that. It's French, so. Liege, right. I reckon, because what time is it now? We've got about 9 minutes still into stream. So I will say, probably, because we're driving over to fucking Austria. I'd say probably, once we reach Liege, probably call stream there. I'd say that's probably the thing I should do. Get to Liege and then call it there for a day. And then I'll be back tomorrow. Is Yeah, and I'll be back tomorrow in the AM for the 10 a.m. stream. Probably do that till about midday. Not sure what I'll play then. I might do more Euro Truck, or I might play something else. Might try and, now that I'm no longer headlocked by Deep Rock Galactic, I might try and do some other stuff. Might do Euro Truck for nights, and then in the morning, I don't know. I'm not sure what I might play. I'll have to think about that one. I could just do Deep Rock Galactic in the morning, do some 2-hour sessions of that. I'm not entirely sure. I'm really not sure. Deck stretch, there we go. But I'll think about it. I'll sleep on it. Go. I know. Gotta always put up more RoboQuest. See how that goes. Try and do some more runs on that, or I might just commit to just doing some Deep Rock Galactic. Again, I'm not sure. I'll figure it out. Or I could always do Phoenix Wright. I don't know. Like, I think you're going to duck out a bit tired. Thanks for the stream and chat. Yeah, you take care now. You sleep. If I don't see you tomorrow for the beef morning stream, I'll see you. What do you call it? I'll see you at some other point, or I'll just see you in Discord. So don't worry about it. Hey, you know where, isn't it? go. Gotta go in this lane. No. Go. Absolutely pickling down. Bum, 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 bum. We go. Ba-dum, bum, bum, ba-dum, bum, bum, ba. Yeah, so we'll get to Liege, then we'll call stream. Whoops. I thought I'd swerved that guy. Apparently not. He'll be fine. He'll be fine. Ba-dum, bum, bum, ba. Mm-hmm. But yeah. I don't know. I don't know when I'll stream tomorrow. Maybe Deep Rock Galactic for a couple hours. I really don't know. I want to try. And because now the stranglehold is gone. I want to try and get back to what I was doing before, which was one game for the nights, one game for when I do my couple mornings, just to kind of break it up. So I don't know what I'll do. I'll have to check my Steam, see what's there. Let me. Good grief. There we go. They are. Oh dear. Very. Oh, good heavens Christ. Oh dear. Oh yeah. Nah, I probably need a fucking kip at some point. Oh Jesus. Time's it now? Just about to go midnight. Right. Let's just. Pull over here for a second. Let's just check the map. How are we doing for getting somewhere now? Okay, Liege is just down the road. Cool. Keep going then. And then once I get to Liege, I'll call it there. I don't want to end stream with me just parking up by the side of the road. Even though I'm pretty sure that's a thing lorry drivers do. I'm pretty sure that is something they definitely do. They just park up on the side of the road, call it a night. So I want to keep going until I make it to a town at least. John. Oh, Luxembourg, very nice. Köln and Liege. I think that the umlaut's above the O makes it an oo instead of an O. You know, like you. Köln. Pretty sure that's how it works. Yes, he loads them on their way to mine just parked up. Ah, okay. Yeah. Makes sense. I mean, if you've got a bed in the back, may as well just, you know, pull over and just hit a kip. Oh boy. Go. Pardon me. Köln and Liege. Go. Düsseldorf. Ah, Düsseldorf. Yep. 1 second. Let me just check the map for a sec. Gone past Liege. Right, hold on then. 1 second. Well, just gone past Liege by a bit. But what we'll do is... Right, I have an idea. It's a bold and daring plan. Come on, Matilda. Pull. Yeah, we're doing a bold and daring plan. We may be going the wrong way, but it'll get us to somewhere we can rest. This is fine, this is fine. Ooh. That's right, get moving, dickhead. Bit awkward because I kind of missed the turning I needed, but I'll make up for it. Go. This is okay. I didn't see a thing. Damn right you didn't. Best stay out to the right attitude. Damn right you didn't. You didn't see shit, you didn't hear shit, you don't know shit. Sorry, folks. Pardon me. Right then. That'll be us for stream. Second. Let me just do my little bit. No, no. Oh. That'll work. Yes, thank you everybody who came to stream. Thank you all. Do take care. Save game real quick. Save, yep. Yes, thank you for coming. Thank you for having fun. Thank you for watching me on my very good driving. No snitches welcome here, please. Yeah. Thank you for coming. Thank you for enjoying yourself. I'll be back tomorrow. I will be streaming something. I'm not sure yet. I really don't know. I don't want to stream Euro Truck back to back. I'd rather stream something else for the morning. I just don't know what yet. But yeah. Thank you for coming. Thank you for having fun. Thank you for vibing. And I will see you all later. Take care. Adios. Farewell. Have a good sleep.